Grappling with Insanity. Today we're going to continue on with the front headlock series that we've been working on. We've done the arm out of guillotine, we've done the arm in guillotine, and now what I'm going to show you is the Anaconda. The reason why we're going to go into the Anaconda is because it pairs well with the arm in guillotine defense when they roll to their side. This way that I'm going to show you is going to end up when they roll, so we're going to get an inverted chin strap. You can find yourself in that inverted chin strap in a number of different ways. One of them is when maybe you're in half guard, and if you've ever done a rolling kimura, you can kind of do a rolling guillotine. And you're going to end up in this inverted chin strap position where you'll be able to run into a couple different techniques in that position. One of them is the Anaconda. Another one is to come up into a darce. So what I want to do is I want to show you the way I originally learned the Anaconda, and it'll give you an idea of probably where the name came from. Then what we'll do is we'll show you the inverted position of the chin strap into the Anaconda, the details there, and then finally what we'll do is we'll show you the arm in guillotine to their defense, to the inverted chin strap, to the Anaconda. So on with the show. Well, let me show you what the original Anaconda was. The first one I learned. We kind of give you an idea of why we're calling it Anaconda, probably, or most likely, my guess. All right. What's going to happen is maybe they shot in, I sprawled, from here, and then I'm going to keep one leg out and sprawl this way. So a lot of times what happened is, we need to get our hands in the front here, or we work our other hand in between, get this arm in. Like we'd go to the side, the arm would come up, we get this in here, and we're holding on to the head. What we would do is typically is shoot our hand through, feed their arm with our forearm to our other hand, catch it like this, right? Then what we do is we try to shoot this deep, catch our bicep, put it on their back. From here, what we'd want to do is look in this little hole right here and roll, right? So we get here, and then we tuck our head and roll. Get them up onto their side, walk in, and squeeze. So if you know Anaconda kills its prey, is it rolls. Coils itself around its prey, and rolls. So that's what the Anaconda was originally like. They would come in here, maybe they tried to do a double leg. We sprawled and got a cross face, basically. Cross face in here, and then we'd reach our hand inside and get maybe a chain link grip or a S grip in here. Get an S grip, and then take our left arm, our forearm, and cut this arm in. As we cut that arm in, we take our right hand, grab the back of the tricep, and hold this for a bit. Take our other hand, palm up, grab our bicep, put it on their back. From here, we'd roll look into the hole, roll like an anaconda, holding onto its prey, trying to kill it, squeeze the life out of it, and then we just get in here and squeeze. Right? So now, getting into this position, just learning the details from this inverted chin strap. Right? We end up in this position. Our forearm is on the side of their neck, and we have this chin strap, right? This is coming from a failed, or not a failed, but a defended arm in guillotine. So I have this arm in here. I'm kind of in an inverted north-south, but I have a chin strap still. I'm still bringing my elbow tight so they can't escape, more space here. And I'm taking my left elbow and pushing their arm in, and then holding this tight. So I'm keeping the flaps in, close to my body, bringing my elbows in close to my body, and holding this chin strap. Still holding that same grip, 3 fingers on the meaty palm, back hand on my palm, and the index finger along that on the bone. Right? So it bends there. I have this grip and I have this right here. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to take my left arm, I'm going to turn my side and push this arm in across. As I'm doing this, I'm punching and grabbing my bicep, and then I'm taking my hand, again, this arm is never moved. The forearm is still against the side of the neck. And then from right here is what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my body and push this arm into the other side of his neck. So I had this over here, and then I'm pushing my body and I'm pushing his arm to block this side of the neck. So my forearm is blocking his left side of his neck, and his arm, by me rolling into it, is now cutting off his right carotid artery. Right? So we're in here, and now what I need to do is crunch my right elbow to my hip. So I'm going to draw my elbow from here. I'm going to draw it into my hip here. Right? So when I do this, I'm pulling my left elbow down and my right elbow down, closing that in. Right? I mean, here I just kind of, you can walk in, but most of it is just a little, you're just pulling your elbow to your hip. Right? So without him, so I have this in here, I'm drawing this in. I'm drawing this in. You're taking away the space. This arm is still on this side of the neck, and his arm is now on the other side. So any type of triangle, it's basically an arm triangle, an inverted arm triangle, right? So inverted arm triangle, you're doing the same thing when you're doing a leg triangle. Cutting off one side of the neck, you're taking the arm and getting across and pushing this in, so you're creating that pressure on both sides of his neck. Same with this Anaconda, right? So the inverted Anaconda starts like this. You have a chin strap. You have the arm in here. The arm in here. You have your grip on the back of the meat, the three fingers on the back, back of the hand grabbing the meaty part, and the index finger along that pulse line or by the ulna bone. And you're drawing those elbows in tight, right? Keep my head here. Then from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna punch over this other side. Punch. Grab my bicep, and now I'm just gonna curl this back to grab his ribs. And once I'm in here, I'm drawing my elbows back to my body. Again, my forearm is still on one side of his neck. I'm turning into him, so his right arm will be pushing into his right side of his neck. So I'm not just laying here squeezing like this. I'm turning in, drawing my elbows in, and getting the tap, right? So now let's see that with the arm in guillotine to the inverted shin strap to the Anaconda, right? So we get that snap down. Again, you're not going to be on your knees like this in here. You can be standing, but you're getting this in here. Again, you want to get that arm in guillotine video. It'll be up in here, maybe in the description. I'm playing in here. I reach up, pop head, pop, and I step up, right? I need to get him to reach. Otherwise, his hand's going to go here and do something else. So I got to act like I'm going to the back. His hand will come up and block. So he doesn't want to go to the back. Right? So from here, I reach in, grab my hand, tuck the elbows in. I'm going to lift his head up, let go of the chin strap, and readjust so his head goes from this to this. Right? Now once I'm in here, I'm going to step up, block his hip, and step over. Where they go from here now, maybe I didn't get my foot over in time, and they roll. Now where I'm at, I have my hand on the side of their head, so it's less of a chin strap and more along their cheek. And I still have my grip, and I still have everything tight here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to my side to push his right arm into his body, and then I punch the side, grab my bicep, grab his ribs right here. From here, I'm going to draw my elbows to my body, right? And I'm going to pull my right elbow down to the ground, right? And that his head is already, from here, it's like this. So my forearm is on one side of his neck, his arm is pushing in the other. Punch, here, Anaconda. Do it from a different angle. Do it from the sap down. Right here. Over the top of the head, chin strap. I'm going to be up on my feet like this, so I can't grab my leg. And from here, I'm going to act like going to the back. So right arm comes up, blocks me. I take my left hand, grab my wrist, get the grip, tuck the elbows. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift him up, let go of the chin strap, readjust. Once I've been here, I'm going to step up, block the hip, step over, but he rolls. Squeeze the elbow together, punch. Right. Again, my forearm is never moved, it's still on the side of the neck. From in here, now I'm just going to draw the elbows in tight. Boom. Okay. All right, let's see some different angles. Alright, so I just showed you the Anaconda. I showed you the traditional Anaconda, and I showed you the inverted Anaconda. Again, all these are arm triangles, one thing or another. This is the reason why I showed you the traditional Anaconda, to get the idea where the name came from. But what I'm going to go into next is showing you the darts. And again, I'm going to try to continue on with this idea of chaining these together to keep the person always on the defense. Right? They're always behind in the defense. And by doing that, it allows you to be obviously attacking, always attacking, and getting you closer to that submission or to the back, which is an even more dominant position. So if you like what you're seeing, stick around. I have a few more techniques of this front headlock series, and then I'm just going to show you kind of some flows. Right? So thanks for checking this out.